The UK government is releasing a policy paper that outlines how they are going to restrict the public from having access to any news sources online that is not pre approved by the government. And if that is not a perfect encapsulation of these older generations, I don't know what is. These older generations have been touting that they built things from the ground up. They had the freedom to do it with their own hands, and they took what they wanted and created a system that benefits everyone. And that these younger generations just want to live off of it, and they can't or don't want to build something of their own. In actuality, they built a system that benefits just them, and they are now installing more control features so that they can maintain the control and not lose it to the generations who want to build their own systems. Growing up, I was constantly told that the reason China is so bad and dangerous and why we need to be cautious of them is because the government watches everything you do online and they restrict your access to only government approved news sources. So they're just getting pure propaganda and the social credit score aspect. And now every country on this planet is installing the same things. But that's in the UK and I live in the US, so why do I even care? Because I would argue whatever's happening over there is going to happen over here in about 6 months to maybe a year and a half. We're already dealing with the Kids Act package, which wants to require identity verification just to Google something. And now add in that last year it was found 54% of Americans get their news from online sources and not established outlets run by billionaires. So of course the US would take a playbook out of the UK's method like this and require the public to only feed into the propaganda that they can approve. I can't do anything about what's going on in the UK, but what I can do is start talking about it to try and get people in this country aware of it and prepared for when I expect that it will come, so that people actually do something to stop it instead of doing what a lot of Americans do, which is feeding into the individualism and waiting for it to impact them. Because unfortunately, that's just how this country works. Many people will not act until it starts impacting their lives directly. And we cannot let that happen with something like this.